Sure, here's a 1,000-word YouTube video script for the 2025 Rolls-Royce Phantom Bajaj Quite, a fictional or conceptual mashup, assuming you're aiming for a humorous or imaginative take. This script is tailored for your Drive Trend channel with a storytelling, engaging, and slightly cheeky tone that works great for auto content. Script begins below. No headings, visuals, or host tags, just the raw script. The year is 2025, and luxury has taken a sharp left turn onto the wildest street we never saw coming. Just when we thought Rolls-Royce had pushed the limits of opulence, and Bajaj stayed true to its minimalist DNA, someone somewhere in an alternate design studio asked, but what if we combined them? Welcome to the unthinkable, the unbelievable, the kind of maybe actually genius, the 2025 Rolls-Royce Phantom Bajaj Quite. Now before you double-check your calendar to see if it's April Fool's Day, let me assure you, this is not a joke. Well, maybe it started as one. But what we're looking at now is a real automotive fever dream that somehow rolled off the concept floor and into the streets. And here at Drive Trend, we're diving deep into this luxurious oddity. At first glance, it's confusing. The front, classic Phantom, that towering grille, that spirit of ecstasy glimmering like it belongs in a Bond film. But take a few steps back, and wait, are those rickshaw wheels? You bet they are. The Bajaj DNA shines through in the most unexpected ways, from the featherweight chassis to the hyper-efficient engine platform that whispers, why use 12 cylinders when you can make do with one? Let's talk design. The body is a surreal blend of stretched Phantom elegance with unmistakable Bajaj sensibility. Rolls, designers threw in all their signature moves, suicide doors, hand-polished chrome, rear privacy curtains, then someone at Bajaj slid in with a suggestion, what if it could turn in a 3-foot radius? Thus, we get a three-wheeler configuration on a platform that somehow still manages to feel grounded, even if it looks like it's about to tip over when taking a sharp right. Inside, things get even more bizarre, and beautiful. The cabin is exactly what you'd expect from Rolls-Royce: starlight headliner, lambswool carpets, recliner-style backseats, and wood paneling that probably took a century to grow. And yet, right there in the center console, a USB fan from a Bajaj auto rickshaw. Functional, yes. Luxurious, questionable. But when you're the Quite, yes, that's pronounced Quite, not quiet, you play by your own rules. And it is quiet, by the way. Whisper silent. The powertrain is a hybrid of Rolls-Royce's electric drive tech and Bajaj's ultra-lightweight engineering. The result, a vehicle that somehow gets 100 kilometers to the liter while still offering the torque of a land yacht. It's smooth, so smooth, it feels like you're floating on a silk cloud made of irony. Let's talk performance. 0 to 60, eventually. But that's not the point. This isn't a car for drag races. This is a car for arriving in style at 20 kilometers per hour while everyone turns and asks, what is that? It cruises. It glides. It waves at Ferraris from a throne of eccentric elegance. On the road, the Phantom Bajaj Quite is surprisingly agile. Thanks to its Bajaj-inspired lightweight frame and responsive steering, maneuvering through tight city corners feels more like driving a scooter than a six-figure car. But don't be fooled, this thing still commands the road. Pedestrians part, traffic halts, and smartphone cameras click. Because no one has ever seen anything like it. Now, we couldn't test a car like this without talking features. Rolls brought their A-game with a fully voice-activated cockpit, massaging seats, night vision windshield display, and scent diffusers that release the smell of old British money. Bajaj added their own flavor. A manual override switch, emergency crank start lever, and a button labeled, horn OK please. Press it, and the car politely honks in the melody of Beethoven's Fifth. But perhaps the most impressive part is the price tag. Coming in at around $125,000, it's actually not that crazy. For a Rolls-Royce, that's practically entry-level. For a Bajaj, it's astronomical. For a fusion of both, it's a weirdly sweet spot that speaks to billionaires with a sense of humor, or collectors who want to own a piece of auto history that may never, ever happen again. Who is this car for? That's the million-dollar question. Is it for the ultra-wealthy who miss riding in a tuk-tuk? Is it for royalty who secretly enjoyed rickshaw rides in their youth? Or maybe it's for that one eccentric billionaire who said, "Build me something no one will believe exists."